So this USDCAD analysis for Tuesday the 25th of September. Now let's just have a look at prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we've had price come down towards this 129, found support in around 129, tested 29.44, brief pullback. We've currently broken beyond the 29.44. Interaction with the 200 period moving average here on the USDCAD. So if we do continue to hold this 29.44, very next level of note is a move up towards that 130, successful break from which we're then looking to target that 30.69 here on the USDCAD. We should also be aware of the 400 period moving average, previously acted as a dynamic level of resistance, so there remains a possibility of it acting as resistance again in the future. Now this recovery from this 129 does appear weak. It has been punctuated by bearish candles, so we have not seen a pretty strong bullish buy side momentum. So we do have to be aware of the possibility of this recovery here to the upside after finding support at 129, turning around, and we may just see another test of that 129. But as long as we do stay above the 129.44 possibly, and we do successfully navigate also that 200 period average, we're looking for a move up towards that 130 and that 400 period average and that 130.69. If however we do fail to hold on to this 29.44, we do see sell side momentum return to the market after having this brief pullback. If we do see that sell side momentum return to the market, looking for a move down towards that 129. If we do fail to find support at that 129, the very next level of note here to the downside would be a move down towards that 28.39 on the USDCAD. Don't anticipate the 27.78 coming to focus here on the 25th of September. Now let's just have a look here at the daily charts, see how price is developing. So on this daily chart of the USDCAD, you can see we've come down towards this 129. We've had a confluence with 400 period average, brief rally all the way up towards that 132. We've had this pullback all the way down towards this 129. We do appear to find support again in around this 129. We've had a confluence of the 400 period average. More recently, as we can see, we've broke above the 129.44. So we'll see if we do have this recovery take us up towards an area we might likely encounter resistance in around that 30.69 from a daily chart perspective. But if we do continue to have difficulties and this recovery remains weak, we may just see a retest of the 29.44, after which we've mentioned 28.39. Now there is the 200 period average pretty close by actually, currently at 28.67, so that remains a possibility of providing a dynamic level of support, but the horizontal level of note is 28.39. But from a daily chart perspective, if we do successfully navigate 28.39, very next level of note here to the downside will be a move down towards that 27.56. Previously an area we found support before seeing this rally all the way up towards that 133 on the USDCAD. And with that said, yeah, that pretty much wraps up the USDCAD analysis. So we'll see whether we do have a bottom and we do have a recovery here to the upside, or if this brief rally fails and we do see a continued fall in alignment with the overall loss in momentum that we've seen more recently on the USDCAD. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the USDCAD analysis. Thanks for watching.